So am I looking General Charles de Gaulle? Yes. वे बुले हसी मरना नहीं गोर पया कया ही गोर कया किसे गोर पया. Brother Hux sings like this. He's an Indian origin, and he's actually from a Rajput family. But the Chaudharis of Gujarat are presenting him lie for their cause, because they are the master of influence in Pakistan politics and democracy, and they killed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, and then that person involved in the killing of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, the uncle of Wali Khan, who was the brother of Bacha Khan, and then they killed the person in authority in Balochistan. He was the tribe of Akbar Bugti, so he founded Awami National Party in Balochistan. So then, yes, lots of bad things happening because of the bad influence. So it is because of the bad influence that the evil spirits get hold of the society, and especially if the bad influence is running through the humans, not into the humans, but through the humans. So especially in the wake of Norwegian church, where the atheists are getting ever higher hold over both the hypocrites of believing in Christ, like the Latins of Norway leading the church, and the capitalists of Norway. So atheists are the leaders of all the disbelievers according to Quran and the Bible. So there are three kinds of disbelievers. So number one are atheists, number two are the hypocrites, and number three is the number of the capitalists. So the hypocrites who say that we believe, but they don't actually believe. So the atheists present themselves as not disbelievers, but believers. So in the empire of Sassanids, they ruled Central Asia and Middle East for 600 years. So they were killing the people, taking the name of God. And then when after the Islamic Caliphate was finished, after the killing of grandson of Muhammad, so they took hold of the name of Islam. Then they started to kill people in the name of Islam. So especially, and the term for all the three kinds of disbelievers claiming to be the believers is munafiqeen. So they take hold of the influence, especially they are exploiting the influence of Islam. As I told the psychologist, he was asking me that why they would present themselves as Muslims if they don't believe in Islam. Why you are claiming them as disguised? So that's why, because they won't let the people stand against them. And the second part is that they are exploiting the influence of Islam to getting hold of, that thing run by the Islam. So these are the two things leading them more and more in disbelief. And it is because of their influence which runs through the society. The evil spirits, unseen creatures, take hold of the society. And those unseen creatures are actually perturbed. Perturbe is a French word which means they are disturbed by the activity of these disbelievers. And then those evil spirits kill these disbelievers themselves. So none of the disbeliever has been killed by a believing human soul and spirit all over the history of Islam. So also in Christianity. So they are killed actually by the evil spirits which are under their influence. So as soon as they get to recognize their disbelief and their influence which is running through the society and through which they take hold of the society, At that time, the evil spirits take a revenge, and because they are not knowing about these people who are actually managing them. And human soul is so much intelligent that it can grasp the information from directly under the stage of God, what is happening under the stage of God. So if the human soul becomes so much intelligent, and these disbelievers are masters of intelligence, so they can grasp whatever you have even thought about them. So also they get some information from telepathically communicated things. So that's why, because they are knowing what the other peoples are thinking against their authority. So that is the source of their intelligence, their authority and influence. So that's why, uh, they don't know each and every verse of Quran. If they would have known, then they would never become the disbelievers. But they only know the false interpretation delivered through their imams. So that's why they get more and more in disbelief. And then you see, yes, then I was actually making this video to let you know about that thing, uh, which the God calls uh, the light of the oneness of God. So that's why I made this video. So I'm telling you about the oneness of God, that is called Noor-e Wahadani in the Islamic Sharia and jurisprudence. So that light is the highest source of authority in this world, and that light is coming directly from the divinity of God, which is having authority over the will, and the will of God is having authority over the Spirit of God. So, and then that light of oneness of God is led into this world through the light of Muhammad, peace be upon him. So whoever would have faith in Muhammad, according to Baba Bulleh Shah, he would never die, and death will never do anything to him. Even if he is killed, each and every body part has been torn, like the grandson of Muhammad was killed, but he is still alive. So because his soul and spirit and mind and heart have been accustomed to the divinity of the living God. So God is divine because he is living and he wants to give life. So whoever would have faith in God would attain the divinity of God as well in turn. So that's why, you know, so the actual virtue of Islam is not to call someone believer or disbeliever, but to lead the people out of their disbelief. That is the most actual virtue of Islam. That's why Prophet Muhammad also preached to the disbelievers in front of their faces. And he never abused them, but he preached. And then whenever some disbeliever died, he prayed for his forgiveness from God. So I was telling to the Imam in the Pakistani mosque, and he was telling me that you are telling us something wrong. That Prophet prayed for their guidance, but not for forgiveness. Forgiveness is only for the people who are believing in Islam. So he is also led by the munafiqeen. Maybe he is not himself a munafiq, I know that, but he is led into disbelief under the authority of those munafiqeen in at-taqwa. So that's why they present themselves like the Imam of at-taqwa, Akmal Ali, present himself as Prophet Muhammad himself, but you know what is hidden in his heart is the cause of very grave smell coming out of that mosque. And they become very anxious, and the mosque smells like there are living the mice inside the mosque. In the tomb of Shabari Imam, where he did his exercise, cleansing his soul against the evil spirits, so then there are also mice, but they are so gracefully and beautifully smelling that it seems like, yes, those mice are also the human beings, and we are living in heavens together with them, in the world full of evil of each and every kind. You know, that is the place of refuge, because that place is resorted. It has a resort in the in the mid of all the evil spirits in Pakistan, where is the hermitage of that saint. So I went to that place, and I was also affected by evil spirits when I was studying medicine in the medical college during the first 2 years. So in the second year, I went to Islamabad in the sports complex, where I ran a little bit race, and I was the last person because my joggers were totally broken. So I could not even tie my laces on those joggers. So there were some people who abused me that you have made us lose our class. So I got disheartened. So I went to that place. And from then onward, I never got interest in studying medicine. So God protected me from all the evils of this modern medical science, because I didn't know at that time that what I am leading to while studying medicine. So that's why, you see, yes. Then when I got back, I got complete peace of mind, soul, heart, and spirit. And from then onward, I am doing meditation in the name of God only. Allahu, Allahu, Allahu. Ve bhule hasi marna nahi gaur paya koi ho, gaur paya koi ho. Marcy Bia, tre 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 klein Doria.